And we've got a gentle shower through the HydroBlox. Underneath it, we've got a little catch basin to catch any extra sediment before it goes down the drain. Now we're going to add the dirt. Now we added a 6-inch layer of alley dirt on top of the HydroBlox. There you can just see the one corner of the HydroBlox sticking out there. And we're getting ready to start a gentle shower. And now we're doing a 1-inch rainstorm. And now we're just going to let it subside. Remember, with the HydroBlox on the bottom, 6 inches under the earth, it can only drain as fast as the earth surrounding it. But you can see the water sort of trying to find its way to the paths of least resistance, which looks like might be that one corner back in the back there. And eventually it's just draining out completely. And there's your first inch of rain. Now we're adding second inch of rain. Water seems to be draining out pretty evenly because I would imagine it got fairly compacted with that first inch of rain. And now it's not found any little void spots like it did the first time. You can see in about a minute the top has drained off. I still hear some trickling down beneath. That little spot there that's the wettest is starting to finally dry out. So we're adding 2 more inches of rain. This will be inch number 3 and 4. We're going to go higher than the old 1-inch rack line. This is after adding inch number 3 and 4 of rainwater. You can see the rack line up there. It's been draining for about 2 minutes. This 2 inches to drain through the saturated soil. One of the phenomenons about going from area of high head to low head with the water is the low actually wants to pull the water in its direction. And you can see that's what's happening here because we have the HydroBlox at the bottom. It's not clogging up. And it's basically pulled everything down in about 4 minutes, 2 inches. And throw it back up to that rack line, and then we're going to film it going all the way back down. So we just added 2 more inches of water, bringing it to a total of 6 inches of rain in about a half-hour period. So 2.5 minutes. It's 3/4 drained. See, this is starting to drain out at 3.5 minutes. There's this one little pocket that's gotten hit pretty hard by the water flow, so the compaction there is probably just a little greater. The water's still finding its way out. And again, about 2 inches of water draining out in less, or about 4 minutes on the bean. So here's 12 hours after we finished the experiment yesterday. The damp dirt is still in the container, and on the other side is almost completely clean HydroBlox. And then here's what remained of what came out of the HydroBlox. So we're going to dry this out and measure it, but it's a few grams of very, very fine silt. Well, we dried out the remaining amount of the sediment that got through the HydroBlox, and out of 15 pounds of dirt, there's only 24 grams of residue that got through, and you can see it's a pretty consistent size.